Hello, hello. I wanted to make this video to explain two of the amazing comprehensive nutritional courses that you get for free when you join one of my private online accountability groups. We focus on mindset, we focus on nutrition, which is 80% of the process. We focus on fitness and then how to teach to your family in regards to what they like to eat and just I wish I would have learned a lot of this when I was a kid, and I think it's so valuable. So the Ultimate Portion Fix and the 2B Mindset are two completely different plans, but you get them both. I paid for them separately, and I love that our company is gifting them to everyone that joins because it is such a huge part of the journey. I am a gluten-free girl. I've been for 8 years. I am a past sugar binger. I would eat candy every single day of my life. In fact, when I was getting married, my friends planned a baby shower around Oreos and all my favorite candies. Like, that's how much I identified with sugar. So for me, it's been a huge struggle, something that I've been working through all this time. I started with the Portion Fix because it launched first. And now I've rolled it into the mindset program because they actually work really well hand in hand to create that lifestyle that I was talking about. So let's dive right in, and I'm going to give you kind of the pros and the cons of both, and just who it might be for. And if you are looking to join our group, let me know because I do have some gifts that I'm giving away, and I would love for you to be a part of this. Okay, so let's talk Ultimate Portion Fix first. This is a program that I first learned, and you can see you get little labels for each container and you get food lists. So ideally you want to eat on the top 2/3 of each list to get the most nutrient-dense foods for your goals. What's so cool about this program is it is essentially counting macros without having to take the time to count them yourself. The work is done for you. As long as the lid fits on this container, you are golden. So that is what's so unique about this. You basically go under in your BOD tab, you go under the Ultimate Portion Fix plan, you calculate where you're at, and it will tell you what plan you're on, and then you know how many containers to eat every day. So the different phases of this is you can be in maintenance mode, which is you don't really want to lose any weight, you're feeling great, you just want to maintain. You can be in weight loss mode, and you can be in bulking, which means you would eat one plan up. And if you're pregnant or nursing, you would also eat one plan up because essentially you need about 300 extra calories a day when you're pregnant and nursing, which is so easy because you just bump it up a notch. Who this program is best for? It's best for someone who wants a plan. You like to check boxes, you want to know exactly what you can have in a day, and you want to stick to the rules. This is awesome for you. There is also in the Portion Fix, she teaches you how to carb cycle. So every 6 months, you can carb cycle for 3 weeks at a time. So it's essentially like if you're getting married, you are going on a vacation, you just cannot get the extra 5 pounds off and you're beyond frustrated. Carb cycle for 3 weeks. She teaches you how to do it, and that's what Autumn did during her countdown to competition plan in the 21 Day Fix Extreme when that program launched. So, and before she would do competitions, that is what her trainer put her on, and so she teaches us how to do that. There's also a timed nutrition that Autumn Calabrese, the creator of Portion Fix, teaches because you can actually eat certain foods around your workout to get the most out of it. So she would teach like within the hour and a half period, I think it is, around your workout, like right before your workout and after your workout, you want to have a yellow and a yellow. So you can kind of just play with it. And then that's nice too with the time nutrition, because if you are so busy you can't even think about it, you can set alarms on your phone. And if you're at work or something, you'll be like, oh, it's 3 o'clock, time to have she would teach you to have like a green and a blue in the afternoon. And that would be your snack. So you don't have to think about what containers to eat when. She does all of it for you, which it lets you have more brain space for your day, and it's really nice that way. So I recommend if you do just like to follow and you're not food motivated at all, where you're like, I don't care what I eat, I just want to make sure that I'm not going to starve to death, and I actually get my food in for the day, then do the time nutrition. That'd be awesome for you. And then the lifestyle one is cool because you can trade out a yellow, which is your carbs, for a treat. So you can have a glass of wine, a drink, you can have a cookie, you can have what you want. You just have to take out, say, a piece of your toast or all of your toast or all of your rice or all of your whatever carb you were going to have for the day and swap it out for your silly treat. Now, she only really wants you to do that about 3 times a week, and she says that 4 ounces of wine is a yellow. No, I would never just drink 4 ounces of wine if I'm going to have wine. So use your own discretion, but this is what she teaches, okay? So at least you know, and you can pick your evils carefully, right? That's the whole thing. And I tell my kids, I'm like, when you go to a party, guys, pick your evils. If you really want the cookie and you really want the sucker, then don't have the donut too. You know, you've got to really pick and choose, and that's what adult life is all about, right? Like, we have so many things at our fingertips, and we just really need to be wise about our choices. So I love that in the Portion Fix, she also teaches you how to grocery shop. She teaches you how to read labels. Same with To Be Mindset. She teaches you that as well. And then she teaches you how, for your kids, how to get them on a plan. So based on their lifestyle, if they're sedentary, if they're active, whatever they are in their lives, she will tell you what plan they need on their age. And there's like an age cutoff. I can't remember if it's like age 12 and up or something. Obviously, you're not going to put your kid on a diet, but she's like, let's be wise. Let's make sure that your kids are getting enough food for the day, right? And the right types of foods. So the cons with the Portion Fix is it can be a little overwhelming with the size of the containers, but I swear when I dumped them on the plate or in a bowl after I filled them, it was more food than I would have naturally reached for. So I did like that aha moment. And then it can just feel a little limiting. So if you are someone who sees these and goes, I can only have this amount, it puts you into deprivation mode, and it might make you binge. So, or it might feel like you've made so many mistakes that you're like, screw it, I'm over it. Like, I can't eat, this doesn't work for me. That's not what we want, which is why To Be Mindset is nice. As I talk about, I'll tell you more. So this doesn't work for everyone, but the other con is, for me, I love my avocados. So if you are someone who loves healthy fats as well, and you feel like, well, I had a half a blue on of avocado on my eggs for breakfast, and then I had a half a blue of avocado on my salad for lunch, and now it's dinner and I'm stuck with olive oil or seeds. This is lame because you've used this, or you can't have cheese with your dinner because you used up all your blue. That's where it gets a little tricky of like, ugh. So that's the only cons that I've kind of seen with it and heard from it. But let's jump into To Be Mindset, and I'm going to show you how I like both of them together. Because say for instance, you know, I know that 2 hard-boiled eggs is 1 red container, and I'm learning percentages of like 25% of my meal needs to be a protein. I know that I'm going to put 2 eggs on my salad because that's a perfect portion of a protein, and that's all I need for that meal. The other thought with Portion Fix before I move on is that your body can only uptake so many nutrients at one time. So if you are someone who doesn't have a lot of time to snack or to eat at work, like you can't just sit down and eat a huge salad at work. You don't have 20 minutes. The Portion Fix is good for you because you will be able to have little snacks, little things throughout the day and get your food in, but not take a lot of time. So To Be Mindset is amazing because you get a tracker and you learn how to track your food in a very, very, very simple way. So with this, she teaches Alana, she lost 100 pounds herself, which I think is incredible. So all the tools that Alana used to lose that weight and find, she was going, I mean, you listen to her story in the videos, she was going to fat camp at age 8. So she knows this stuff and she teaches at UCLA and she's incredible. Her Instagram is awesome. I love both Alana and Autumn so much. They have done so much for our community. So 2B Mindset teaches you the 2 bunnies. You have water first, 16 ounces of water before you eat anything, and veggies most. You track everything and you weigh yourself daily. Those are the 2 bunnies that you're gonna learn. You also can, you track your water, you track your weight, how much did you lose, what's your current mindset, and then you're able to just jot down quickly. And for breakfast, she wants you to have 50% protein, 50% fiber-filled carbs, FFCs. And so for me, I have my Shakeology and frozen fruit. It's perfect. And then for lunch, you want 25% protein, 25% fiber-filled carb, and 50% veggies. And then you get an optional snack. And you can see for the snack, it's all such a balanced meal that you're not going to feel really hungry because you're going to be having the right portions around each other. You're not just going to have an apple. You're going to have the apple with the veggie, with the protein, so that you feel satiated, right? So that's what's so cool about it. And then at dinner, she wants you to not do the carbs at dinner, but you can track it. I know for me, when I was doing this, I was doing no carbs at dinner, I would wake up at like 4 a.m. so hungry because I would eat dinner at 5:30. So I learned that I can have, about 4 to 5 nights a week, have carbs with dinner, and I'm fine. As long as you're tracking and knowing what your body is liking and you're still losing, you can totally do it. This is for someone who likes to volume eat. You want to feel full. You want to eat as much as you want. You don't want anyone telling you that you have to stop eating. This is for you. And that's what's so beautiful about it. And there's no wrong choices. You can have accessories, which are your, seeds and avocados at every meal. It's just an accessory though. It's not going to be a percentage of your meal. You're going to sprinkle it on top. So that's why that's kind of nice. And then dinner and done is her thing. Like, just don't eat after dinner. Go to bed. Give yourself 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep so that your digestion can rest and your body can heal while you're sleeping. That's a really huge part of it. So someone like my husband, who's 6'7" and weighs 260 pounds, on the portions, and this is also for someone who has a lot of weight to lose, because you're going to be on like plan F, which means you're going to have like 7 veggies and 5 proteins and like all this stuff, and it can be so overwhelming. And so it's not, the portions can be a little bit much for someone like that. But if you're wanting to do just, okay, I'm just doing my mindset, I'm going to make sure that I'm full. I'm going to have the snack because I feel like I need it, because I'm really trying to lose, because it's ironic that the more weight you have to lose, the more you need to eat. That's what the Portion Fix teaches. It's crazy. So with 2B Mindset, the main thing is just make sure you're getting enough food. Make sure, and that's why I like incorporating both. And then honestly, this is all, I have nothing bad to say about either program. I would say the challenge with 2B Mindset is if you are someone who needs that plan specifics, this is a little vague. And that's why I say both of them is awesome to have. You get them both for free. And then, I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. You can have silly carbs on here. She explains like, what is a fiber-filled carb? Well, when I go grocery shopping, she teaches you how to look at yogurts. Yogurt's a really tricky thing. And then bread. So for in any of your carbs, for every 10 grams of carbs, you need at least 1 gram of fiber. That's it for the fiber-filled carbs. So really awesome trainings. I just hope this helped you kind of explore what these are, why you need both of them, and why you would choose one over the other, because they're not both for everyone. So hit me up with any questions. It's so easy to be gluten-free on these plans, because the carbs that they're teaching you to eat, you can easily find a gluten-free substitute. So simple, so simple. So, all right, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.